The story begins on Bird Island, a vibrant and peaceful paradise where birds of all shapes, sizes, and colors live together in harmony. The island is a lush haven filled with towering trees, sparkling waterfalls, and colorful flowers that bloom all year round. Since the events of the previous films, life has been relatively calm. The birds have successfully defended their home from the pigs, and the island is thriving like never before. There is laughter in the air, children playing in the fields, and a sense of unity that has never been stronger. The birds have learned that when they work together, they can overcome any obstacle. But for Red, the grumpy, short-tempered, and fiercely protective bird who once led the charge against the pig invasion, life has taken a dramatic and unexpected turn. Red is no longer just a hero, a protector, or the reluctant leader of the flock. He is now a full-time parent, and fatherhood is proving to be his greatest challenge yet. Red has a daughter, a sweet, curious, and endlessly energetic little bird who has completely transformed his world. She is the center of his universe, the reason he wakes up every morning, and the source of both his greatest joy and his deepest anxiety. He loves her more than anything he has ever loved, but he has absolutely no idea what he is doing. He is awkward, nervous, and constantly worried about getting it wrong. Every decision feels like a potential disaster, every moment a test of his parenting skills. He tries to be the cool dad, the fun dad, the dad who knows everything and has all the answers. But he is constantly failing, constantly second-guessing himself, and constantly terrified of messing up, of not being good enough, of letting his daughter down. He stays up late at night, staring at the ceiling, wondering if he is doing enough, if he is providing enough, if he is the father his daughter deserves. Red's daughter is a typical kid. She is curious about everything, constantly asking questions about the world around her. She wants to know why the sky is blue, where the stars go during the day, and why her dad is always so grumpy. She is full of energy, always running, jumping, and exploring, pushing boundaries and testing her father's patience at every turn. She has a mind of her own, a will that is as strong as her father's, and a mischievous streak that keeps Red on his toes. Red is exhausted, overwhelmed, and completely out of his depth. He misses the simpler days when his biggest problem was dealing with pigs, not dealing with diaper changes, bedtime tantrums, and the endless stream of questions that seem to have no end. Red tries to balance his responsibilities as a hero with his responsibilities as a father. He still feels a deep sense of duty to protect Bird Island, to be the leader that the flock looks up to. He knows that the birds rely on him, that they see him as their protector, their champion. He cannot just abandon that role. But he also cannot neglect his daughter. He is torn between two worlds, two identities, two responsibilities that seem impossible to reconcile. He is stretched thin, pulled in too many directions, and he is starting to crack under the pressure. He feels like he is failing at both, that he is letting everyone down, including himself. Red's friends, Bomb and Chuck, try to help. Bomb is the explosive bird who is always ready to blow things up, a loyal friend with a heart of gold and a tendency to panic. He is always there for Red, offering his support, his friendship, and his explosive expertise. Chuck is the fast-talking bird who can move at super speed, a whirlwind of energy and enthusiasm who never seems to slow down. He is the comedian of the group, always cracking jokes and trying to lighten the mood. They are Red's best friends, his brothers in arms, and they are always there for him when he needs them most. But even they cannot fix this problem. Red has to figure it out on his own. They try to cheer him up, telling him that he is the coolest dad ever, that his daughter loves him, and that he is doing a great job. They try to get him to relax, to have fun, to remember the good old days when they used to fight pigs together and laugh about it afterwards. But Red cannot relax. He is too worried, too stressed, too overwhelmed by the weight of his responsibilities. One evening, Red's daughter is having trouble sleeping. She calls out for him, and he rushes to her side. His heart pounding with worry. He sits on the edge of her bed, stroking her feathers, and asks her what's wrong. She looks up at him with her big, innocent eyes and says, "Dad, are you going to be a hero forever?" Red is taken aback by the question. He doesn't know how to answer. He wants to say yes, to reassure her that he will always protect her, that he will never let anything bad happen to her. But he also knows that being a hero is dangerous, that it comes with risks, and that he cannot promise to be there forever. He takes a deep breath and tells her the truth. "I will always be your hero, no matter what," he says. "And I will always come back to you." She smiles, hugs him tightly, and falls asleep in his arms. It is a moment of pure connection, a reminder of why he fights, why he sacrifices, why he is who he is. But being a dad is not the only challenge Red faces. A new threat is emerging. A threat that could destroy Bird Island and everything the birds have built. The pigs are up to something again, and this time, they are not just stealing eggs. They are planning something bigger. Something more sinister, something that could wipe out the birds for good. King Pig, the leader of the pigs, is consumed by a burning desire for revenge. He has never forgiven the birds for humiliating him, for defeating him, for ruining his plans. He has spent years plotting, scheming, and waiting for the perfect moment to strike. He has been building a massive weapon, a machine of destruction so powerful that it could level the entire island in a single blast. He is determined to win this time, no matter what it takes. No matter who gets hurt. Red discovers the pigs' plan through a series of clues and reports from his spies. He knows that he has to stop them, but he also knows that he cannot do it alone. He needs help. He needs his friends. He needs the flock. But he is also terrified of putting his daughter in danger. He is torn between his duty to protect his home and his duty to protect his child. He cannot imagine a world without his daughter, and he cannot imagine failing to protect her. But he also cannot imagine letting the pigs destroy everything he has fought for. Red decides to take action. He gathers Bomb and Chuck, and together, they launch a plan to stop the pigs. The plan is risky, dangerous, and could go wrong at any moment. They have to infiltrate the pigs' fortress, disable their weapon, and escape before it is too late. Red is scared, but he knows that he has to try. He has to save his home, his friends, and his family. He cannot let fear hold him back. He kisses his daughter goodbye, promising her that he will be back soon, and sets off on the most dangerous mission of his life. The battle is epic and intense. The pigs' fortress is a massive structure of stone and steel, bristling with weapons and defenses. It is surrounded by moats, walls, and traps designed to stop anyone who tries to enter. The pigs are armed with powerful weapons, and they are prepared for anything. Bomb explodes, creating chaos and destruction wherever he goes. Chuck speeds through the defenses, dodging attacks and creating diversions. Red leads the charge, his anger and determination fueling his every move. The birds fight with everything they have, using their unique abilities to take down the pigs. But the pigs are strong, and they are not giving up easily. The battle is brutal, bloody, and exhausting. In the middle of the chaos, Red's daughter gets into danger. She has followed him, unable to stay behind while her father is in danger. She is trapped in the middle of the battle, caught between the pigs and the birds. Her life hanging in the balance. Red sees her and his heart stops. He has to make a choice. He can save his daughter, or he can save his friends. He cannot do both. It is the hardest decision he has ever made. Red chooses his daughter. He rushes to her side, fighting through the chaos, protecting her from the danger. He holds her tight, promising that everything will be okay. He is not a perfect father, but he is a loving one. He would do anything to keep his daughter safe. He carries her out of the battle, shielding her from the explosions and the chaos, his heart pounding with fear and love. Bomb and Chuck, meanwhile, continue the fight. They take on the pigs, using their skills to destroy the weapon and save the island. They are successful, but it is a close call. The weapon explodes, but the island is saved. The pigs are defeated once again, their plans in ruins. The birds cheer, celebrating their victory. But Red is not celebrating. He is holding his daughter, grateful that she is alive, grateful that she is safe. Red is relieved. He has saved his daughter, and his friends have saved the island. He realizes that he does not have to choose between being a hero and being a father. He can be both. He can protect his family and protect his home. He is stronger than he thought, and he has more support than he realized. His daughter was the one who gave him the strength to keep fighting, the courage to face his fears, and the love to overcome any obstacle. The story ends with Red and his daughter sitting together, watching the sunset over Bird Island. Red has finally found his balance. He is a hero, a father, and a friend. He has faced his greatest challenge and come out on top. He is not perfect, but he is enough. He is the best dad he can be. He looks at his daughter, who is snuggled against him, her eyes wide with wonder at the beautiful colors in the sky. She looks up at him and says, "Dad, you're my hero." Red's heart swells with pride and love. He hugs her tightly, knowing that he has found his true purpose. He is not just the angry bird. He is a father, and that is the greatest adventure of all. Red knows that there will be more challenges ahead, more battles to fight, more diapers to change, more sleepless nights, and more worries to face. But he is ready. He has his friends, his family, and his courage. He is the angry bird, and he will always fight for what matters most. He will always be there for his daughter, no matter what. He will protect her, guide her, and love her with all his heart. He is Red, the grumpy bird who became a hero, and then a father. And he is finally at peace.